Well, hello and welcome back. Thank you for coming back. Today, well, we're in downtown Kato Paphos. We're outside the Cabana Bar. That's a beach bar. That's Oching receiving a booth, and she's wetting up the cacti. That's what she's doing. So we're outside the Cabana Beach Bar, which is bang on Rikkos Beach, or some people call it Rikkos Beach. And now we're going to storm the main entrance. But before we do, let's introduce you to Miss Oching receiving la booth.
Hello, everybody. How nice to see you again and again.
And again.
How beautiful it is.
How beautiful. You've revitalised it and brought all the green back into it. Now, as tradition goes, whenever we storm anywhere, we get to follow the rear end of Miss Oching receiving a booth. And there it goes. Let's get out to that blue Mediterranean Sea, receiving a booth, and let's have a look and see what's going on. A great beach bar indeed. The Cabana, right on the Rikkos Beach, and it's a truly great place to come. You can come here, chill out all day long, and you can watch the beauty of the blue Mediterranean Sea. You can come and lounge on their sun lounges. There's umbrellas, there's all sorts of things going on. There's drinks, there's cocktails, there's coffee, and there's light snacks. But on top of all of that, you've got that. And that is one of the greatest views in the entire world, because that is the blue Mediterranean Sea that's lapping and licking the coastline of downtown Kato Paphos. And that sea is blue, that sky is blue. I'm dressed head to toe in blue, so all it's actually missing is
you.
So get yourself on a big bird
Or a canoe.
and
Start paddling like crazy.
because all it's actually missing is you. Look at that sun. It's glistening with pure joy down across the blue Mediterranean Sea that's licking and lapping the coastline of downtown Kato Paphos. It's a great place to be. This is the Cabana Beach Bar. Have a look at that. Wow, there's a lot of people lapping up the sun today. They're having a great time. We're in almost the middle of August, and it's 28 degrees on the mercury today. And now here we are at gone 6 o'clock at night, and there's people enjoying the life out of Cyprus. It's the island of love, and it's the place where you should come if you want that autumn sun, because there's no place better than downtown Paphos. Have a look at that. Let's have a look and see what Grisivia Booth has got to say.
I would like to say that this is so beautiful, very beautiful it is. The sandy beach and the nice way you go into the sea, it's amazing. You're not scared to damage your legs or feet. It's so nice. It's like a gold sand.
It is, yeah. It's one of the few beaches in the Paphos district that is a golden sandy beach. The coastline of Paphos is very rugged, but as I say, that adds to its beauty. But of course, often you need to buy some beach shoes to be able to get into that blue Mediterranean Sea. The municipality has constructed various little piers to allow you to get beyond the rocks, and then of course you can enjoy the blue Mediterranean Sea. But the Rikkos Beach, the Rikkos Beach, the locals will call it Rikkos Beach, but the mayor will call it Rikkos Beach. This is a sandy beach. Have a look at that, all the way out to the first hotel along the block over there, and that is absolutely spectacular, that's for sure. The blue Mediterranean Sea is trying to eat me. It's trying to get my feet, and there's the sun glistening as it sets up in the sky before it starts on its descent out to Kato, Australia. But don't worry, it'll come back at around about 6:30 in the morning.
I think we should come here one day and swim.
Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Because the water, even at 6 o'clock at night, is still very hot. As you can see, there's a lot of people dipping their toes in there, and a bit more than their toes as well. Anyway, the Louis Vuitton Hotel is the first one over there. If you're wondering where this beach is, most of the people that are watching this video have come to Cyprus, and they are staying in one of the hotel road, as we call it, Posidonis Avenue, to give it its correct name. The hotel just over there is the Louis Vuitton Beach Hotel, and that is, should we say, the first hotel or the last hotel, if you understand what I'm saying. So if you're on this beach, it's the first hotel. But if you're in one of the hotels along the hotel coastal road, or pathway as we call it, that will be the last hotel. So at the end of the day, come out of the rear of your hotel and take a left, whichever hotel you're in, and keep walking past the Louis Vuitton Hotel, and eventually you will come to Rikkos Beach, and you will come across the Paphos Luna Park, you will come across Rikkos Beach Bar, and of course you will come across that which is the Cabana Beach Bar. So that's where we are. A lot of people don't know about this beach. A lot of people go out of the back entrance of the hotels and they take a right, and they end up in paradise, which is the Paphos Promenade and the harbour area. But this could be somewhere you've not been before, so come out of the rear of your hotel and take a left and keep walking until you find this beach. Now, from the Louis Vuitton Hotel, it's 5 minutes. Let's say you're in the Alexander the Great Hotel, it'll take you 20 minutes. And let's say you're in the last hotel, the closest hotel to the Paphos Promenade, which is the Annabelle Hotel, it will take you about 25 minutes to get to this beach. So, not far at all. Receiving?
And I've already found 3 lovely stones. The shape is very unusual. I love this white stone. And I also found this one, very unusual too. And I have one more. I love finding the unusual shape of stones.
Whenever we go to a beach, the Sochi Receiver Beach always goes rock hunting. And if ever you come round to our little humble abode, you're going to find an awful lot of rocks. And she lays them across the outer wall of our upstairs balcony, and then we've got a nice blonde cat who goes along and walks on them, and now and again 1 or 2 drop off. So if you're a burglar, I'm warning you, be very careful. One of these rocks one day may hit you on your head. Now, receiving.
I was going just to say that it's also have another use. If I'm gonna get angry on you, it's just without any words, it's coming straight to your head, so be very careful.
Do you hear that, Daytona? If I was you, I'd be careful with your choice of words. Right, because you can throw it a very long way. I know Rotherham seems a long way, but I can promise you it's not that far. Right, let's have a look at these machines over here, Receiver Booth. Now that's one of your favourite machines, and we call it the leg splitter. So let's follow the rear end of watching Receiver Booth, because we understand that now she's going to get on the leg splitter, and we're going to watch her legs split. Here we go. Oh, she's found a victim. There we go. This Oxygen Receiver Booth has found a victim, and now she's going to split him in half, that's for sure. So stick with us, as hopefully Oxygen Receiver Booth understands that it's her rear end that we actually want to see. Receiver Booth, it's your rear end that the world wants to see. But as usual, she likes to, well, muck around with people. She's always hugging something. Have a look at the blue Mediterranean Sea. There it is, all the way out there, and it's absolutely stunning and spectacular. If you're going to do one thing in your life, you need to get on a big bird and come out to Kato Paphos and stand here for a couple of minutes and admire the beauty of that blue Mediterranean Sea. And at this time of night, well, you can watch as the sun glistens up in that sky as it gets ready to set. And it truly is absolute paradise. There's a slight breeze coming across the blue Mediterranean Sea, and it makes it that little bit more palatable, and it takes away that humidity, that's for sure. Right, Receiver Booth is in position. There we go.
The boy had enough, so I decided to change him. So I'm going to make...
Well, we're going to get a look at your rear end. That's what we're going to get. There we go. It doesn't get much better than that. That's the rear end of watching Receiver Booth doing the leg splitter as we look out to the blue Mediterranean Sea. It's like watching a movie. The horizon is absolutely beautiful. Let's go and have a quick word with Receiver Booth and see what she's got to say. Receiver?
Well, it's honestly, it's so nice atmosphere around here. And yes, even if it's very hot, you can always make your gym. You finish with your gym and then straight away to the sea, which is beautiful. And every time when you want to come back to these exercises, you can always do. Beautiful, amazing.
So there we are. That is the front end of watching Receiver Booth as she uses the splitter machine, as we call it. Now it could be time to get on the Road Runner, as I call it. That's one of her favourite machines just over there. So let's follow her rear end and let's work her out that little bit more. There we go. That's it. Let's get round and see if we can see that rear end. That's what it's all about. This channel's about three things. Those views, your views, and of course, my views. Go on, Grisila Booth, put a bit of effort into it. Oh, that's it. Let's go and have a look and see the smile on her face and see what she's got to say.
You know, I always like to have a gym at home, but the worst thing is that when you have it nearby you, you never do it. So it's better to come, or better even to pay for the gym and know that you have paid, so you have to go. No way out.
Well, sometimes it works that way, yeah. But often if you install a gym in your house, well, we've got various bits and bobs in ours, but to be honest, no one ever uses it. We always say we're going to, but you never do. I don't believe in paying for a gym membership. I believe you should get out into the real world, walk about and find something to muck about with like that. There we go. Grisila Booth is at it again. So we've got a front end, a side end, a rear end, and she's going to get herself nice and dizzy, and then she's going to fall over, that's for sure.
There's something wrong with it.
There we go. The gymnast now, that's it. There we go. So it's that time now for me to say thanks for watching. And of course, if you do like what you see, please hit the like, click subscribe, and come back for a little bit more of our madness. The like tells us and YouTube that perhaps you quite like us. If you subscribe, again, it tells YouTube and it tells us that obviously you quite like us, and we very, very much appreciate those two actions. And if there's somewhere that you want us to go, please drop it in the comments, and well, we'll do our very best to open that door and go and have a look. Now, there is another way that you can help the channel grow, because we do want to travel to different places, to Crete, to Corfu, to Rhodes, and maybe some other places as well. And obviously that requires money. So if you want to watch the channel grow, please consider going through to our About page, where you could consider buying us a coffee or two. You can also hit the thanks button amongst the download and the share buttons. Make a small contribution to the channel, and we'll always show you what we're going to do with that money and where we're going to go. And we can even come up with a poll system where you could choose where we go. And obviously, if you want to, you can hook up with us from there. Now, it's time for Grisila Booth to say goodbye.
Well, it was lovely to be with you. It's a little amount of time, but every time we see you and we meet with you, now we are in contact with you, and we're saying to you, we loving you to bits. Never forget about it. And thank you very much for your watching and for your attention. And don't forget to come and see another of our madnesses. Many kisses. I've got sand on my fingers, but bye-bye.
So we'll leave with that final view of the blue Mediterranean Sea as the sea laps the shoreline of downtown Kato Paphos.